What's up, friends? Mike here from Mercado Airwaves. If you missed any one of our past interviews with amazing guests like future Hall of Famer and pound for pound best fighter in the world, UFC flyweight champion Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson,
It's another day at the office. I get to go out there and test my skill.
to award-winning producer, director, and actor Orlando Jones. Orlando, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, sir. I'm good, brother. How you doing?
And all the other interesting guests we've had on. Joining us today is director and writer David Ferrier.
Thanks so much, brother. I appreciate you having me on the show.
MMA legend Chael Sonnen joins us today.
Keep listening to your show. This is great. Thanks, my friend.
Just subscribe to us on iTunes at Mercado Airwaves. And while you're there, please like, review, and rate us, friends. It helps so much. We also have a Patreon for anyone who would like to support the show. Just visit us at patreon.com/Mercado Airwaves and see how you can get all of our interviews ad-free and before anyone else, and how you can get your business or company spotlighted on the show. Follow us on Twitter at mmercado2333. Like us on Facebook at Mercado Airwaves. Subscribe to us on YouTube, youtube.com/MikeMercado2333. And if you would like to see what we're up to behind the scenes, follow us on Instagram, MikeMercado2333. Thanks for listening and all the support. Unhappy with your current living situation? Want to get out of your parents' house? Do you live in the Chicagoland area? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then I have the realtor just for you, Amy Lonsky with Keller Williams. Hey, this is Mike Mercado from Mercado Airwaves and Outreach Radio Chicago. When the special lady and I started looking into buying instead of renting, we only trusted one person, and that's Amy Lonsky. With a passion for real estate, Amy will put you and your family first so you can start your life in your new dream home. Contact Amy for any other inquiries at 630-550-1518. That's 630-550-1518. Or email Amy at amylonsky@kw.com. That's AIMEELONSKI@kw.com.
If you would like to support Mercado Airwaves, visit us at patreon.com/Mercado Airwaves. Find us on iTunes at Mercado Airwaves. Keep up to date with the show on Facebook at Mercado Airwaves. You can see all of Nicole's work at typingwhentipsy.wordpress.com. You can follow Alex on Twitter at Mercado21Alex. Follow Mike on Twitter at mmercado2333 and on Instagram, MikeMercado2333. Get ready, get set for the best movie and pop culture talk in the universe. It's The Good Brothers on Mercado Airwaves with your hosts, Alex Mercado and Mike Mercado.
Welcome back, y'all, to The Good Brothers. We've been on hiatus for about 3 years now, but we're finally back. Mike decided to get off his butt and finally start doing something because I don't know where anything works.
That's right. I'm out of the quantum realm, Alex. I finally found my way out. What's going on, everybody? It's nice. Hopefully you guys all had a wonderful 4th of July week. We are back. Unfortunately, due to Alex being, responsible of children or whatever, had to go up to Michigan. We weren't able to record the show we promised you, but Alex and I are working some cool things here on the Good Brothers behind the scenes. We'll get into that maybe in a couple episodes when we have some things figured out. Teaser, stay tuned to Sunday for Extreme Rules. Also, if you guys have been watching me on social media at Mercado Airwaves, you've noticed I've been doing a couple of live Facebook videos. Something I want to interact with you guys, talking about sports, anything that's really itching our minds, like LeBron James signing with the Lakers, or Zach LaVine's being offered the match deal with the Chicago Bulls and the Sacramento Kings. So a lot of cool stuff there. But Alex, we got a lot of stuff we got to go into today. We have a lot of quick hit stuff we want to get into with the fine folks. And first thing I want to get into is, how was your week up in Michigan? Everything go okay with the kids?
Nah, dude, it's the Forest. The kids are great, but God, the Forest's hot. There's bugs. Ugh, Jason Voorhees is probably running around somewhere. It's Michigan. Ugh, the drive sucks.
Yeah. Well, while you were up there taking care of the future of America, I was watching Ant-Man and the Wasp. This is the movie that's following Avengers: Infinity War, and to me, this is what I told good brother Marcos, the least of the Good Brothers, that it's the perfect Marvel movie to respond to Avengers. It's the perfect palate cleanser. It doesn't take itself so seriously. It introduces a really badass character that you can love, and it also interwebs itself with the movie with the post-credit scene, and again, it leaves you feeling like shit. It's and it sets up Captain Marvel in a way where it's like she is the
must
only
watch.
It's must watch.
No matter how much you don't like Captain Marvel, if you like the Avengers Infinity War, this is the movie that's gonna be like, okay, I need an answer. I need a smidge of answer of what we're gonna do and how we're gonna start this next movie. So now that was so genius of them to be like, we're gonna give you enough, but we're gonna give you where you have to come watch Captain Marvel. Because that last minute we give you is going to be vital, because a few months later, you're going to get the next sequel. So you better be ready. If you don't come see this, you're going to be behind people.
So at this point, do you, now knowing what you know post Ant-Man, is she the... I mean, I guess we're going to really know after February.
No,
but is she?
guess what? I got to go watch now.
Like, that's
There's
the thing,
no
right?
question. I'm like, I have no idea who she really is or what she really does, but, like, I need to know. I'm going to watch. I'm going to be very interested to watch. Be like, what are her powers? What does she have time travel? Is she just powerful? Like, what is her role going to be necessarily in this movie?
So is it out of the question now that she isn't going to get disintegrated? That she does make it past the snap?
I mean, that'll be a big... It'll be ballsy of,
So she
of
survived
Marvel.
it. Yeah, but...
Because
So,
imagine if Marvel does that. You're like, so we're going in with no answers.
I mean, would you put it past them, though? I mean, I guess...
But like, I wouldn't get mad at them because I'd be like, damn, you made us fall in love with this girl for a whole movie thinking she's our last hope. And imagine if she gets that beeper and disappears.
Yeah.
And now you're like, damn, like, you really gave us no hope. And we're starting the next movie with just like...
Whatever.
Like, you have no clue what's coming in until we give you a trailer. But here's the thing. You're going to have a trailer for the next movie by Captain Marvel. That's what you got to remember.
Man.
Here's where you get tricky now. Because you're going to have at least the first trailer before Captain Marvel comes out, dude. So
Let me check
how
something really
much
fast.
on the line can you pull this? Is she going to be kind of hidden? Like, it's tough. They've done it before.
Yeah, no, they have done it
With
before
like
with Black
Thor
Panther.
and Black Panther.
Okay.
Like, they've done it.
So we have Captain Marvel is March 8th. And then we know Avengers doesn't come out in May.
It's April. End of April, early May.
Yeah, so... I mean, that's a month, 2 months
Dude, that-
max.
you're gonna have two trailers. You're gonna have a second
Yeah.
trailer by then. So I guarantee you'll have. So they'll do what they did with like Black Panther. They'll give you a very like small first trailer, and once Captain Marvel hits it big, they're gonna be like, oh yeah,
True.
here's Captain Marvel.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you think maybe it's dual marketing? Where it's almost like you're selling Captain Marvel as before you see the biggest movie of the year, you have to watch this movie. This is the movie that's going to get you into Avengers 4. Like, I wonder where the marketing strategy, because it is so close together. And here's the thing, Black Panther had a different type of marketing towards it because we didn't know what Avengers Infinity War was going to bring us. We didn't understand the impact that it was. We knew it was going to be huge. We didn't realize it was going to be...
I knew they were gonna get rid of half the universe. I knew that.
Oh, you totally knew that. Yeah,
called
no,
that.
you totally
I
called
completely called that. Not
You-
just
they
like
were-
Bucky dying.
And yeah, I'm totally like Spider-Man was going to go and everything, you know, totally you called that.
Yeah, totally. The Guardians.
Yeah, no, whatever. But like, what are they going to do? Like, how do you get us to that day? Like, what are they going to do?
I'm just waiting for Winnie the Pooh.
That's going to be so good. I can't believe we're getting into that season where those big movies are coming out. But yeah, so all in all, out of 5, I'm going to give it probably 3.75. Like, it's the perfect movie.
I'm gonna give it a 5, even though I haven't seen
You
it.
haven't seen it yet. Yeah, I think it's the perfect movie to watch.
3.75?
Huh?
3.75?
Yeah. I think
It's
it's...
kind of an asshole.
I mean, if I give it a 4, that means I think
from
it's
what
Black
I've heard
Panther.
reviews, I just thought it's a little out there. Like, that's a low score.
Probably,
Solid
I mean,
4. What'd you give Ant-Man? You probably give Ant-Man a 4.
Probably, whatever I give Ant-Man, it was better than Ant-Man. So if
So
Ant-Man
you
got a
gave
4,
like
it's like...
4.25
We weren't doing the show when the first Ant-Man came out.
remember, though.
But this is, to me, it's like another home run. This is what I tweeted. I'm like, Marvel has had 2 Grand Slams and a home run at 3 at-bats. That's what they've done with Black Panther, Avengers, and now Ant-Man and the Wasp. So shout out to Kevin Feige and Peyton Reed and like that whole how do you pronounce her name?
Evangeline Lilly.
Yeah, and Paul Rudd and Michael Douglas, Lauren Fishburne's amazing in it.
Homegirl.
Shout out to Michelle Pfeiffer.
There you go.
Oh my God, Michelle
over it.
Pfeiffer. First of all, as beautiful as the day is long, like she is still as beautiful as when she was Catwoman. Like, oh my God, and she's obviously like one of the greatest actresses that we have. So amazing movie. I must watch. Alex, we have a lot of other stuff we have to get into too. I finished up The Staircase on Netflix. I want to hit that really fast.
I finished Luke Cage.
You finished Luke Cage? You want to?
Mine's worse than yours. You can skip it.
Okay.
It's not very important.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
We
It's
got
what-
like 4 good episodes.
if I told you that's how the Netflix universe was going to be, where it was only going to be like 1 or 2
I
shows.
believe it, dude. Because
Yeah.
it's not Punisher or Daredevil.
Yeah. Did they? I haven't watched Luke Cage. We're just telling you something. Did they disassociate themselves from the universe? Do we get a
No.
tease of the snap?
No, not at all.
Nothing, huh?
It's stupid. They like completely said we're separating this. Like this is, they don't exist together. We'll reference the Hawk kind of.
That's kind of crazy,
Like, are
huh?
you stronger than the big green guy? That's the biggest reference we got this season.
Really?
And they barely reference each other except
Do you
for
think-
Iron Fist showing up.
Do you think they'll ever reference the snap? They reference everything else. Will they reference the snap?
Maybe in Daredevil, just because it's Daredevil, or something. But like,
Is that the only?
or a Punisher? Maybe like I don't know.
Now let me ask you this, because I think Michael Coulter is a phenomenal actor. But do you think is it Michael Coulter or is it the character Luke Cage? Because here's the thing, I think
The character and I think the character and the actor are the best part of the show.
But let me ask you this:
for watching, it's just like the universe is not that interesting outside of Daredevil.
well, this is where I want to get into. Michael Coulter is a more famous actor than Charlie Cox. Daredevil is a more famous character than Luke Cage. So it's that weird mixture
I think
of
Daredevil finds or Punisher finds the great middle because John Bernthal, like the
and-
second actor and the
Yes.
second superhero. You put it together, it's the number one.
So does anybody ever touch the silver screen? Do we ever see any of the Netflix
These
universe?
actors,
That-
these
I mean,
actors, no.
So like that's what I'm saying.
I guess
if Michael
Charlie
Coulter
Cox
couldn't,
and
John
John
Bernthal.
Bernthal would be the closest one.
But,
in
like,
the
Michael
combined- in
Coulter's
a
a-
possible combined movie, just because you can do William D'Onofrio,
Sure.
Kingpin. He's a big enough actor that you could do it. In
but I think Michael Coulter's the biggest star.
like you could probably get away with the Defenders movie.
That's what I'm saying. And I don't think you can though, because you
Right,
saw
right.
what little.
It'll be a
success-
Netflix movie.
So it's so crazy that's where we're at with the Netflix universe. But yeah, so a pass on Luke Cage season 2.
Pass.
Wow. Not a pass. A must watch. The Staircase. If you're into true crime, again, I went into it not knowing anything about the case, so I wasn't spoiled on anything. If you know what the case is, then I could see how maybe it's not the best of
It was
watch.
rough. It's hard to watch. It's fairly long and boring at times.
See, but I think the episodes are easy because they're only 45 minutes.
Dude, one was like 52.
Like, see, I didn't notice that because Making a Murder had like hour-long episodes.
Making a Murder is done so well, though, like-
So did The Keepers.
There's a reason Making the Murder is Making a Murder, and it started this whole thing because it's so simple.
Sure.
And you know, and I hate to say it, it's like dumbfound, but like it's so simple to follow. It's color, like the way they that show is amazing because of how nonsensical and how much of a show it really is.
Yeah.
Like he just caught that spark, and I love it. Like that's why American Scandal was so good because they just use the exact same thing, but in a comedy, you're like, this works so well.
Yeah. We got some other stuff. Actually, it was a busy few days since we've been on the air.
Mary Poppins gets moved.
Yeah. You want to get into that real fast?
That's kind of the biggest news right now.
So what happened?
Mary Poppins was supposed to go the week, I believe,
We've been talking about this forever.
after. So Christmas almost.
Yeah.
It got pushed to the week before. It's going to go against, I believe, Bumblebee, Aquaman, Battle Angeles, whatever.
Bad Alice. Yeah.
Like 3 other movies.
Yeah.
The Sherlock Holmes one with Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
That's a lot, dude. And I think I think Campion's right. If you're DC, you go to Comic-Con and say we're going to bring it out in November.
Yeah. Oh, totally. With
'Cause
Aquaman?
there's no blockbusters there.
You're
Gonna get your Christopher Robbins and your Crazy Hearts.
But you're
and
not gonna
your
have
Bohemian Rhapsodies, but you're not gonna have
the blockbuster. Bohemian Rhapsody is going to be
take Thanksgiving.
Bohemian Rhapsody is going to be the one that's going to make the most money long term in that season because that's going to have the. I believe it's going to have the
it's gonna be that
longest
secret sleeper
Yeah.
slash.
Aquaman.
Yeah.
If it moves to November, is the smash
That's
hit of
gonna
that.
be your straight out of Compton.
Yeah.
That's gonna be your
Good point.
people are gonna go and visit for music.
All right.
But here's my thing: why not move? Because 1, you can make a big deal out of it. 2, it shows confidence. 3, you already passed Incredibles, so anime style, you're not gonna find. That's the movie this year. You already had the 2. What was it? Incredibles. And Wreck-It Ralph's gonna come out sooner, so you can get it right. Just don't go against Wreck-It Ralph. You're gonna get that money.
I mean, there's
You're
a
not
lot
gonna
of
lose to the
animated movies.
Grinch. You're not gonna, but they're not in Wreck-It Ralph. They're not The Incredibles. This is the perfect time to do it and be like, we're gonna get the superhero money. We're gonna finish off the year because you got Venom. That's not gonna make crazy money unless it's like crazily.
That one's
reviewed.
gone pretty quiet already.
That's fine because I don't think they're putting the marketing into
Yeah,
it
not yet,
just
yeah,
yet
yeah.
because it's Sony.
Yeah.
But if it's got that one's gonna live or die for views. It's got to be
Totally,
good.
yeah.
Like
Totally.
money really doesn't matter. It's reviews that are
Because
gonna
it doesn't have anything backing it up because
You
it's
remember
not.
the last movie, like big blockbuster that had good reviews and didn't make money, like crazy money. No, because people listen to
Jurassic
reviews.
World. Fallen
No, that was
Kingdom.
reversed. It had mediocre reviews and made a shit ton of money.
Especially
Have
internationally,
you
but,
really
yeah.
seen a movie that had great reviews, blockbuster?
Oh, I'm sorry,
And
I'm
people
sorry.
just didn't
Great
go on
reviews?
and people didn't go on and watch
The
it.
last time it's probably like The Good Guys. that I can think of.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, that's the last time I could really like.
And that's not even a huge Hollywood movie. I'm saying.
Right. I totally see where you're coming from
our
on that.
standards not that high for superhero movies. You just got to make a good one.
Sorry, guys, if you keep hearing me cough, I have a man cold, so I'm fighting that off. Alex, there's a lot of stuff we still got to get into. Skyscrapers, Sorry to Bother You, all coming out this week. Sorry to Bother You looks kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Want to check that out? Skyscraper, dude.
I mean, its early reviews aren't great. I think the Rocky's super mediocre.
Interesting.
The problem is the movie, I think, is just...
Who's getting a lot of hype, though. A lot of media push.
Remember, Rampage got a lot of hype. Like, The Rock's the hype machine. No one's ever going to take that away from
Rampage was fun, though.
Baywatch was the hype machine.
And they all make money, except for Baywatch.
But I feel like this movie was the one that kind of needed to be really good.
But we knew this was the one that if it was going to falter, it was this one.
We thought that was Rampage. I don't
think so. I thought we were going to have
fun
with
especially after Jungle Book, you're like, okay, he just needs one more good.
To think about it, I think he's had a pretty good enough year. And
then
we find out about Idris Elba.
He's never going to have a bad year. And that Hobbs movie's probably going to be pretty decent because,
Jason Statham, Idris Elba.
But I feel like this needed to do a little more, and it's not going to do it. Now, would it be popular amongst our father figures, people?
Of course.
If that's the audience they get, shoot, then they'll be fine.
That's what he needs, though. And he's going to make the money internationally. This movie's going to make all the money.
Rock always makes money.
Yeah.
Rock's the only movie star to exist in the last 5 years, probably.
Some more casting news I want to get into. Billy D. Williams coming back. Billy D. Williams. Do we really need to talk about Billy D? Welcome back.
Yeah,
welcome
awesome.
back.
Should have happened last episode, but cool. I'll take it now.
I want to get serious for a second, Alex. Get serious with me. Winston Duke, our guy. Kimbo Slice and Backyard Legend.
Dude, that was our childhood.
Come on, dude. Come on with the kid.
YouTube,
I mean, Winston Duke, that's the guy. That's the guy, dude. So
my favorite part.
For all you who don't know, Black Panther, M'Baku. So Winston Duke's the guy. So some more casting news, Alex. At least, at the very least, some green light news. Joaquin Phoenix, our guy again, has been greenlit in his Joker movie.
And Homeboy's still on it, producing.
Scorsese's
still producing.
So this was the thing that Leo was talking about. So where originally the rumor was Leo was going to be playing the Joker in this. But what do you think?
He's doing a Tarantino movie.
What do you think?
That's the point. Like, look at it now. Because Tarantino, once upon a time in Hollywood or whatever, the Tarantino movie, he... Obviously, Leo's in that one. It's filming right now also. So it just kind of makes sense of why they
the Charlie Manson movie.
Yeah, exactly. So
here's the thing I wanted to get into is...
If you would like to support Mercado Airwaves, visit us at patreon.com/Mercado Airwaves. Find us on iTunes at Mercado Airwaves. Keep up to date with the show on Facebook at Mercado Airwaves. You can see all of Nicole's work at typingwhentipsy.wordpress.com. You can follow Alex on Twitter at Mercado21Alex. Follow Mike on Twitter at mmercado2333 and on Instagram, MikeMercado2333.
Unhappy with your current living situation? Want to get out of your parents' house? Do you live in the Chicagoland area? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then I have the realtor just for you, Amy Lonsky with Keller Williams. Hey, this is Mike Mercado from Mercado Airwaves and Outreach Radio Chicago. When the special lady and I started looking into buying instead of renting, we only trusted one person, and that's Amy Lonsky. With a passion for real estate, Amy will put you and your family first so you can start your life in your new dream home. Contact Amy for any other inquiries at 630-550-1518. That's 630-550-1518. Or email Amy at amylonsky@kw.com. That's AIMEELONSKI@kw.com. What's up, friends? Mike here from Mercado Airwaves. If you missed any one of our past interviews with amazing guests like future Hall of Famer and pound for pound best fighter in the world, UFC flyweight champion Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson,
Another day at the office, I get to go out there and test my skill.
to award-winning producer, director, and actor Orlando Jones. Orlando, how you doing,
Hey,
buddy?
sir. I'm good, brother. How you doing?
And all the other interesting guests we've had on. Joining us today is director and writer David Ferrier.
Thanks so much, brother. I appreciate you having me on the show.
MMA legend Chael Sonnen joins us today.
Keep listening to your show. This is great. Thanks, my friend.
Just subscribe to us on iTunes at Mercado Airwaves. And while you're there, please like, review, and rate us, friends. It helps so much. We also have a Patreon for anyone who would like to support the show. Just visit us at patreon.com/Mercado Airwaves and see how you can get all of our interviews ad-free and before anyone else, and how you can get your business or company spotlighted on the show. Follow us on Twitter at mmercado2333. Like us on Facebook at Mercado Airwaves. Subscribe to us on YouTube, youtube.com/MikeMercado2333. And if you would like to see what we're up to behind the scenes, follow us on Instagram, MikeMercado2333. Thanks for listening and all the support. it's interesting that the Joaquin Phoenix movie gets a green light. We know he's playing the Joker. At the same time, Jared Leto gets announced to play Morbius in his own movie, leading into Venom. For all you don't know, Morbius, Felicia, the famous vampire in Spider-Man that
Like the goth one with the black leather jacket.
our
the
guy.
shirt.
Come on.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Jared Leto's a phenomenal actor. I think it's great that he's playing this character. I think this is more up his alley than the Joker was. So let me ask you this, Alex. Have we seen the last of Jared Leto as the Joker?
No, he'll be in Suicide Squad too. He's still signed on for
No,
it.
I'm not. I'm asking you.
Dude,
have we seen the-
DC's just like, listen, we're barely hitting anymore. Like, let's just give him whatever. Like, if this hits, great, we got another hit. If it doesn't, well, Suicide Squad 2 is gonna make too much, like, more money because people like the first one because it's so bad, it's good, and it's got cool music. Like, it's so easy to impress people nowadays in masses. Honestly,
So
that movie made a lot of money.
So you don't think this is a sign of
Nope.
things are
Nope.
changing over there?
No, not at all.
Interesting.
Like, Hollywood's not that big, y'all. You gotta take roles. You gotta take them roles.
So one of the other movies that's coming out that I want to get into is Mission Impossible, the newest one.
Mission Impossible 6.
This is Fallout, I believe.
Yep.
I'm very excited about this movie. You and I were talking about this off mic. We've been talking about this, I think, on the show.
Let's
but
be
for
honest, it's Henry Cavill.
it's about
He's giving
Henry
us the
Cavill.
biggest man. Like,
Yeah.
why is he? Like, he better be a big part of this movie because, like, the way they're advertising him, he's like, dude, I want his movie, kind of. Like, can I go
Why
watch
is that?
his movie?
So you and I mean,
he's Superman.
yeah, right. So this is where I want to get to
Gorgeous
it.
with green eyes and like 6'5"
He's
and
perfect.
like chiseled to death.
He's perfect,
and now has a beard.
But this is where I want to get into it. Okay.
And has an American accent.
So
really he's British.
we watch a lot of trailers. We watch a lot of movies. We're in the pulse of this. We know that this movie is supposed to be showing us the craziness that is Tom Cruise, the amazingness of this lunatic that does these stunts. But you know when you watch sports and you just see somebody on the court or the field where your eyes just get attracted to them, where you're like, I just want to see what they're doing. I just kind of want to see them play. When you watch the Mission Impossible trailers, your eyes go to Henry Cavill.
Well, here's the thing. Look at the Warriors. Like, Henry Cavill is like Steph Curry mixed with Draymond Green. They're more fun to watch. But guess what? Tom Cruise is Kevin Durant. He's probably putting down the big numbers, but you don't watch him. He's kind of just around. You watch the pretty threes from Steph Curry or Draymond Green punching someone. Yeah. That's Henry Cavill. He takes the attention because you know Tom Cruise is going to give it to you.
Yeah, we know.
You're good.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
But
I want to see this mofo do something because he is amazing.
Fascinated. I'm fascinated to
how
see
is that a person?
where that comes from. So I'm excited for that movie. Do you think that movie makes money?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so.
Does it make more money than Part 5?
Yeah. I think it's going to be the most. Dude, it's got one of those crazy, like, Marvel movie hypes where it's like, we're already giving it a 10 out of 10. It's not even out.
Go back to our archives. I think it's about 4 episodes ago. I said it, and then you agreed with me, and we went on a whole tirade about this. We called it. We're like, the movies of the summer are going to be Avengers and Mission Impossible.
It's perfect timing. It's going to get nothing.
And we called the Jurassic World. We're like, that's the bomb of the quote unquote bomb of the summer. It's the juggernaut.
So we were wrong.
No, what we meant was that's the movie where we're going to get the least amount of critic love.
Oh yeah,
we knew, but we knew that people were going to love Avengers and Mission Impossible. Like those were the movies that people were most excited for, I believe. So, yeah, I mean those are kind of some of the things I want to get into a little bit in the sports world. I wanted to get into this with you. LeBron James signing with the
Mercado
Lakers.
calls it right. Mike's like, no, it's only with the Cavs.
Go on Facebook Live at Mercado Airwaves. We've done a few conversations about that. It's just some very interesting. And then the whole NBA thing. I mean, we got into it over there. Some more stuff I wanted to get into, though. Brock Lesnar coming out at UFC 226 after DC beats Stipe Miocic. Brock Lesnar, what do you think this means for wrestling, though?
No one cares.
Obviously, that's bullshit because it's going to get one of the highest pay-per-view ratings in the history of like, So answer the question. Like, Brock Lesnar is both going to compete in probably January, maybe February of next year, and he's your Universal Champion. So you believe that they're taking the title off of him now more than ever?
Yeah, probably in SummerSlam somehow. I don't know what they're going to do, honestly.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not booing Brock Lesnar fighting. I'd rather see him fight UFC right now than WWE. I guess I'm booing that. I'm booing him in WWE. I'm not booing him in UFC. UFC, I'd rather see him fight there. Because at least it's real. Now I'm like, dude, I don't care about you in wrestling anymore, dude. Like, I had fun for the last 3 years. You were cool, but like, I'm over you.
But my
Like,
question,
we gotta kind of get over you to move forward with the rest of these guys. Like,
Right.
Can we be done with you?
So
like, you're
so we
cool,
saw-
dude. I'll watch your UFC fight. Probably the only UFC fight I'll actually watch over
Right,
here.
because, I mean,
you're
it's
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar.
But I'm good at
there's only
WWE.
two. There's
I'm
only two
good.
people you're ever gonna watch in UFC: Conor McGregor, Brock Lesnar. More Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar brings the wrestling fan into this, so
he's a monster. It's always fun to see a big monster fighting a big monster.
I talked about all that on our previous Facebook Live show where, to me, I find it funny when MMA fans shit on Brock Lesnar. I'm like, he brings such another big audience into your group that makes your sport popular. So I'm really interested in that. But we also, Alex, it's one of the rare times we get to record a show. And some big things come out. World Cup, we get the finals. France versus Croatia.
Oh, that was a crazy game. I thought it was gonna be Britain.
I thought England was going to win. Yeah, I thought England was going to pull up that game. But I mean, it's been a great World Cup.
Who you got? Croatia, homie.
I've been on the Croatian
rain.
Yeah, I've been on the Croatia train for about 2.5 weeks now since after group stage.
Yeah.
They just look good.
Who won the previous World Cup?
Spain.
Who won the one before that?
Francisco
didn't know.
The one before that was
Actually, Germany won the last
Germany.
World Cup.
Yeah,
Spain
won the one before that. It was Germany, Spain.
You got a closer
Yeah.
idiot. He said Italy like an idiot.
Because I know France won in 2000.
Yeah, it was a while. So
So
it's been a while for England.
Yeah, but yeah,
Brazil was in the last 16 years.
yeah. So there's been a few like dude. But here was
I
the thing.
remember
Though,
Spain was 2010 and 2014 was Germany.
But this is to me, this almost seems like it's a cool but a boring to me World Cup because the teams are dope because you get Croatia in the first
gonna
one.
be dope, but like the names, you're like, oh man, that could have sounded a lot cooler with different things.
I wouldn't mind Croatia if it was against
like England versus
Yeah.
France sounds cool.
It has
sounds fun.
It
You're like,
has a
ooh.
big England versus
Like
France.
damn, like World War. Well, this is re-wars, y'all.
Yeah. So but you know what? Shout out to the World Cup. The ratings. You know what? The ratings haven't been as good, which is interesting. We were thinking that it was going to be better.
It's because of advertisement.
It feels like it's been better though. It feels like it's been a better product. But yeah, man, I think that's pretty much it for it. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not it for it. I wish that was it for it. We have a WWE pay-per-view coming up. We'll talk a little bit more hopefully this weekend. How you feeling about wrestling just in general right now?
SmackDown's good.
Yeah.
Raw sucks.
I can't. Did you
Again,
see it had the lowest
It's kind of hard when you don't have a champion on.
the lowest rated Raw in history at 2.3 million?
I buy it, dude. There's nothing going on. It's a go home too.
That's crazy, man.
Dude, there's nothing going on. Like your main event is people throwing shit at each other or like dude, what is it? Like you literally have like 5 good minutes of like Dolphin and Rollins and McIntyre. Lashley and Roman's actually not bad. I like it. I think it's cool. Kevin Owens Braun is terrible. Finn and Corbin is terrible. Like it's just,
There's nothing good.
like literally,
There's nothing good.
Like tag team is very. I guess it's not terrible, but it's not good.
Literally the best thing
And
that happened.
SmackDown's so good. And
Yeah.
SmackDown's actually really good.
But I also think this is 2 hours. AJ Styles is there. Like, there's better performance. There's better talent there.
There's a lot of reasons. Like
Yeah, there's
your women's championship's a little better.
In SmackDown,
At least they do something. I feel like Raw doesn't do anything.
Raw
with their
doesn't do
women
anything,
half
and
the
it's a
time.
3-hour show.
Like, what are you doing?
I don't know. I think that's my biggest problem. I think it's the thing we talk about every time we bring up wrestling. It's like the content. There's too much content and not enough meat on that content to enjoy and to like get invested in.
Like, would you rather a big chicken breast or like 12 little legs?
Yeah, it's like I don't know. Like yeah, it's like
you could
comparing a
nibble
nice
here and there, but like
Yeah.
that was fun. That was
Yeah.
a cool match. Revival's fun.
So I mean, I haven't really it's just I'm not.
SmackDown's 2 hours. It's got Daniel Bryan. It's got the best tag team division in wrestling.
Yeah, it's got AJ Styles,
AJ Styles, it's got
Shinsuke versus
Jeff
Jeff Hardy. Yeah, I mean it's gonna be
Like it's got Alma is fighting at least.
Extreme Rules is gonna be
Sanity.
fine. If
I think the pay per view will actually be better than we think it is.
Yeah,
'Cause we're
right.
going in with such low expectations.
right, exactly.
God, and it's gonna be like, oh, that was fun. That was at least
No,
cool.
so-
We'll get one good story plot turn, hopefully.
Yeah, no, so, I mean, just keep an eye on that. Hopefully we'll have something up about that coming up in the next few days. But, yeah, Alex, we really wanted to just get to talk to the people a little bit, get back into the groove of things, make sure we hit a couple of things that we missed. Is there anything that you saw over the last few weeks that you wanted to hit on that before we get out of here?
I can't talk about it on this show because it's all rated X. But
No, that's fair, that's fair.
No, we were talking about it before the show. Like, a lot of TV's coming back. I can't wait. Like, I'll have a lot of reviews coming up of, like, Better Call Saul, The Walking Dead, Orange is the New Black.
New Mayan series coming out.
Mayans. That's the one we were thinking about. Like, there's,
Mayans
like,
is a
at
big one.
least, honestly, 8 shows coming out. So I'm going to be busy.
Yeah, I'm very excited about that. So, yeah, we'll make sure that we have everybody in the loop over there.
TV talk, I don't know.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm very excited about that. So I'm just glad that we're back into the groove of things, a little bit of vacation time, and now we're back in, getting things ready to go. You can catch a new episode of Murder, Mysteries, and More on the network and coming up this Friday. And, of course, we can check out all our interviews on the archives at Mercado Airwaves. You catch him on Twitter at Mercado21Alex. I'm at Mercado2333. Like us anywhere you get a podcast at Mercado Airwaves. Thank you to our sponsors over at patreon.com/Mercado Airwaves. And, of course, like us on Facebook at Mercado Airwaves. For the good brother himself, yay! I'm Mike Mercado. We'll see you in the next episode of The Good Brothers here on the Mercado Airwaves Network.
If you would like to support Mercado Airwaves, visit us at patreon.com/Mercado Airwaves. Find us on iTunes at Mercado Airwaves. Keep up to date with the show on Facebook at Mercado Airwaves. You can see all of Nicole's work at typingwhentipsy.wordpress.com. You can follow Alex on Twitter at Mercado21Alex. Follow Mike on Twitter at mmercado2333 and on Instagram, MikeMercado2333. Thanks for joining us here on The Good Brothers, here on Mercado Airwaves.
What's up, friends? Mike here from Mercado Airwaves. If you missed any one of our past interviews with amazing guests like future Hall of Famer and pound for pound best fighter in the world, UFC flyweight champion Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson,
Just another day at the operator to go out there and test my skill.
to award-winning producer, director, and actor Orlando Jones. Orlando, how you doing,
How are
buddy?
you, sir? I'm good, brother. How you doing?
And all the other interesting guests we've had on. Joining us today is director and writer David Ferrier.
Thanks so much, brother. I appreciate you having me on the show.
MMA legend Chael Sonnen joins us today.
Keep listening to your show. This is great. Thanks, my friend.
Just subscribe to us on iTunes at Mercado Airwaves. And while you're there, please like, review, and rate us, friends. It helps so much. We also have a Patreon for anyone who would like to support the show. Just visit us at patreon.com/Mercado Airwaves and see how you can get all of our interviews ad-free and before anyone else, and how you can get your business or company spotlighted on the show. Follow us on Twitter at mmercado2333. Like us on Facebook at Mercado Airwaves. Subscribe to us on YouTube, youtube.com/MikeMercado2333. And if you would like to see what we're up to behind the scenes, follow us on Instagram, MikeMercado2333. Thanks for listening and all the support.